Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're on some random side street. Anybody know what town this is called? It's Marathon. We're very close to Marathon.
Marathon Street.
No, it's Marathon is the name of the town that we just passed through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we came down March Road on Marathon, but I'm not sure what city this is. But we're a couple hours away from Ottawa. This is where James Topp, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Jim Kerr with the Church of Bubbles. On site, James Topp, baby, he's coming through today. This is where he left off yesterday. They drove to go sleep, and now they're coming back to commence marching again today. James Topp, Jim Kerr, and the Bubble Bus, baby, we're here. And thank you to Roy and Nicole of Peter Burgers for taking the bus along this journey. Now we're here. Can't be, it's gonna be fun, man. Tune in. Canada Day in Ottawa is gonna be a blast. This is us leading up to it, and welcome. Bubbles, baby. All bubbles, no troubles, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, Victoria. How are you? What are you doing up this early? Huh? Shouldn't you be in bed? So, life changes, folks. We've sold our house. We're homeless. But we do have a mobile home, which is good. We've got a bit of property coming up Muskoka. We're going to be doing all kinds of things, but all the support team's just coming in now. So, hey, hang around for a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. You got 5 kids? Yeah, I need coffee because you got 5 kids. That's insane. Hi, David. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. What are you doing up early? Are you in a different time zone than me? It's like 7 in the morning or something. Crazy. Oh, somebody's got their drone up. Their little drone up there, taking footage. Bubble bus on site with James Topp. Oh, that looks important. Now, that's the thing about James Topp. Unlike Terry Fox, he's in a lot of places that were not, he went to a lot of places that were very populated. Man, we're in the middle of nowhere out here. Yeah. Hey, Bubble Maker. Hey, Sheriff. Cool. Go ahead. They're driving, I gotta sit. Not a chemicals guy. What the hell are you talking about, man? Everybody's saying, not everything is chemtrails, folks. I'm just saying. Love you, Victoria. Yeah, David, you might not have seen me because I just got on site like last night. Nicole was driving the bus. We're with the bus and we'll be all the way to Ottawa, Canada today. So join in the festivities, shall you? Talking to some of these folks in a bit. Hey, natural blonde, Victoria. I was a natural blonde, then I went dark. They're getting all ready up there. I'm pretty sure that's James' ATV or RUV, whatever that is over there. Yeah. Yeah, David, look forward to seeing you in Ottawa, man. You blast?
I would hug you, but my shirts are still back. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Yeah, fucking great.
That's James' team came to get the coffee, getting everybody up and roaring, ready to go. It is a beautiful day today. It's probably like 21 degrees, sunny, beautiful. What if those kids know who they just passed? So what they've asked us to do here is they've asked us to stay out of James' way. As you can tell, or as you can imagine, a lot of people want to talk to him, want to get pictures with him, videos, stuff like that. We're going to stay out of the way. We're just going to kind of film it from the outside. We'll get an interview with James a little bit later, but for now, we're just going to show you what it's like every morning when they get up and they start marching. It's something else, man. It's something incredible.
One of those days.
Oh, windy, man. Hang on to that hat. So they do this every morning. This guy's been on the road for like 128 days. He's doing anywhere between 40 to 60 clicks a day. Folks, that's the equivalent of pretty much a marathon every single day. As I understand, James has grown 2 shoe sizes. This comes from military fractures and the feet just healing, breaking, healing, and then coming back again. But this guy's just an animal. I don't even understand. I mean, crazy. But it looks like there's some other marchers here. This is like a Forrest Gump dream. Just saying. Yeah. Your kids are confused. Why are kids confused, Sheriff? Manitoba. Good to see you, Manitoba. These guys all in military gear. As I understand now, I haven't talked to this team very much. I don't know too many of them, but I understand this is very much a military operation. We are not to get involved. We are to stay at the side, document, but we're not going to be getting in anybody's face because this is a serious thing that they got going on here. Yeah. Camera looking at me, I'm looking at him. See, little thing right there. You see it? Yeah. So, are these guys with the rucksacks and stuff on, are they just like randoms that walk with them, or are they people that have been walking with them for a while, or what?
So they just recently joined up with them. I believe they're with Vets for Freedom. So they're vets marching with them.
Vets for Freedom.
They've been here, I think those guys in particular, about 2 days.
A couple days, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many of them look like Forrest Gump.
I know. It's very true. So I'm gonna grab my phone, and then I think we can go over there and see what's going on.
Okay, cool. Yep. All right, so she's gonna grab her phone. I think we're gonna go see what we can, what kind of trouble we can get into here. Welcome to the bubble bus. The bubble bus. The bubble bus. Bubble bus. This was kindly gifted to us at the Freedom Convoy. Yeah. So that's his ATV up there, the one, like the big one. Is that the one he rests in? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that says the caution on it. Yeah, that's the RV that he rides in. And And then, each one of the crew members that don't ride in the RV have their own. So Tom and Jordan, they drive that one. They are from this area, but the entire time that they've been with him, they've had 3 dogs and a cat. And they've been living in that for the last...
In the white one.
In the white one, yeah, with the blue stripe. And then the RV behind them is Ben and Beth, and their brother and sister, and they have been with him equally as long, and they stay there in their RV or whatever trailer. Yeah.
And they've been at this for how long? 120?
Today's 128 days.
128 days. Oh my God. That's like 3 months of walking a marathon a day.
Literally. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Wow. Somebody's got some foot action going on here. Let me know when you're ready.
Even our great nurses need a non-nurse to help them sometimes.
You've been walking with no shoes on or what?
Yeah, a little bit.
Have you really been walking with no shoes on?
No, not here.
Oh, okay.
No, just at the campsite and anytime I don't need to be in shoes.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yes, you should
Damn.
have seen me yesterday with my sunburned thighs, my hives from a heat rash, and then my feet. Someone was like, I'm like trying to bandage my feet. Someone's like, can I take a picture? That's dedication. I just looked destroyed yesterday.
Did you?
morning, everyone.
How long have you been on the thing? How long have you been doing what you do? Like,
No, I came up with Sam last week. So
last week.
I marched on the 19th. That was 42K, and yesterday was 44.
You marched 44K yesterday.
Yeah.
You're full of shit. You did a marathon yesterday.
And the first day.
And the first day was 42K.
Yo, nuts, man. I don't understand.
The 40K challenge.
So that's why I'm getting wrapped up, because I'm destroyed.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What is it?
Like,
Good to see you, by the way. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah. What's the deal?
If you complete 40K, then you complete the 40K challenge with James Topp.
But you have to have a backpack on.
Yeah, you have to have a backpack on.
Oh, backpack with 40K. Oh my God. How many people have done this? Do we know?
Jamie.
2 dozen.
Yeah.
2 dozen. So there's been 24 people who've walked a marathon with a backpack on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With James Topp.
With James Topp. You guys are all wild, man.
There's some other people who have done it remotely. Like they just do it themselves and then they just call in.
Oh yeah. Dynamite. Hi, Logan.
Been the photographer.
Good to see you, brother. Yeah.
With James 22 days into his journey, so we'll give him pictures.
Right. I've seen a ton. Yeah. I think I saw you running around at the MP meeting there the
Oh,
other
that
day.
was me. Oh yeah, hair down.
That's it, buddy.
The bottom one feels better.
Beautiful. This is great, man. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just follow behind you and you kind of signal me. I'm going to stay out of the way here. Nicole has built a relationship with these folks, and they are operating very much under a military kind of schedule here, and the last thing we want to do is mess up what they're doing. So we're going to stay behind and just, document the thing. Thanks for joining us today. So this is what they've been traveling around in. This is the support vehicle for James. And he goes in there and rests at times. They have all of his support stuff there. And then there's another guy, or another couple that follow him behind, doing jump back and forth so that everybody can, stay up and keep up and give the support that's needed. And yeah. some more on the other side of the road, and these guys are all getting ready to do their march today. Came from BC, all right, all the way to Ontario.
So I just went in film this already, and then when they come out, he does his morning spiel.
Okay.
Just be stationed. Don't be like.
Don't move.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yep.
Awesome. And then yeah.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Yeah, they're very specific about the filming and about the people around. This is a serious venture this guy's on. I don't know that anybody's ever done this, and the last thing we want to do is in any way impede him. My job here is to make sure that this guy gets the kind of press he deserves. Come on, man. I mean, every single outlet in the world should be reporting on this, at least in Canada, and none of them are. So it's your job taking what we're doing here, and it's our job to document this, stay out of the way, and just to let people know what the hell's going on. Share this out, let people know. Come on, man, James Topp, the guy's doing a marathon a day for 128 days. Come on, folks. People need to know about this. So what we're doing here is we're just waiting for, in the morning, James comes out, gives a little speech, and then he gets on the way and does his thing. So we're just waiting for that. How are you?
Esther.
He's the real owner of the bubble bus.
Well, I don't know how old I am, but yeah.
We love the bubble bus.
Well, if you go weird, you can go to Austin because we like to keep Austin weird.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like one of the things in Austin, Texas.
is that right? Nelson, BC. That's their
Well,
thing.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, keep it weird. Keep it weird. She's actually referring to my shirt. What I'm thinking is she's calling me weird for no reason. I mean, I do have it emblazoned on my chest, you know.
Should have done that the first 2 years. So I don't think so. I should have gone and played CJFL. And it's like, the most of the league was guys that were like pretty serious ex-professional players or the fucking ex-CFL guys, right? And it's like, shit, this man, like, I wasn't expecting much. Right? It's like, what the fuck?
I'll get a little bit more involved as time goes on. Right now, all we're doing is we're just biding our time till James comes out, gets ready to march, and that's what we doing. Thank you for joining us here today.
Yeah. They're not paying me for this shit.
Thank you for that, Georgina. Yeah, man. People need to know about James Topp. Who is James Topp? Well, if you don't know that yet, you're going to find out today. But for those of you who do know, let's make sure others do too. This dude's insane, man. Off the hook.
We went to the beach, there were 7 of us. Single file, just buckets.
No, absolutely.
I tried to run to catch up with him. It was the worst idea ever.
Yeah, that will fuck you up. That's how I got.
My blisters were popping in my sleep last night. I woke up a little bit before, so I did all the ones, and I thought it was going to stay.
What's up, guys? Like you go up to the and then you go up here.
Yeah, news ain't covering it. That's why we are. But you know what? We do have the power to do our own news, i.e. you sharing this or anybody else who's doing anything with James Topp. Share that stuff out. Hashtag it, who is James Topp. People will find it. Thank God they're stretching. God, I couldn't even imagine doing that kind of walk without doing some stretching. And
Jim, when did you get here?
last night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Got here last night, slept down by the water, feeling fresh.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man. A return to Ottawa. I knew it was going to happen in the summer, but I didn't know that it was going to be this guy that kind of helped it all happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So, couldn't be better, man. It's perfect. No, this guy's great.
It's really incredible, actually. There isn't really too many words to describe it.
I don't even understand how it's physically possible, to be quite honest. Like, my wife did a marathon.
Yeah.
And for 2 days after, she was doing this. But every single, I don't even understand. I don't understand how
No.
I don't get it.
So, I was thinking when I first did it on the 19th, and that's exactly all I was thinking, was how do you just keep going after your first, how? And then it made me think of Terry Fox, because I never really looked into his story so much, but he is a marathon of hope. So he did a marathon every day, with his jog every day for 141 days, I think. He took 4 days off, that's it, and he did over 5,000 kilometers.
Holy crap.
With his prosthetic leg in the 80s, that wouldn't have been that good. As technology
I totally
now.
remember. I was riding my bicycle with him as he came through Oshawa. I was 12 years old. I was 12 years old. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
That's like the kid at the street here cheering us on. I don't know if you saw him coming in. Yeah, all the kids were lined up waiting for the bus to come pick them up, and the kid's like, yes. Yeah, it was cool.
Just absolutely incredible, man. I can't even, I don't even understand.
I know. It's amazing what the human mind can do. It's all the mind, right? And then bodies, if we push ourselves, I don't know, it's crazy. It's definitely a mental game.
This guy's on some kind of mission, man. It's, I wanted to get up here so bad for so long. I was just, we sold our house and we had to move and do all those things.
Yes.
But we just closed it out and we're here, and I couldn't be happier, man. I'm so excited to see this happen.
Yeah.
I gotta be
Well, we're
honest.
glad you're here.
So cool.
I got some pictures as we were going into the get some shots.
But anyway, so we get into the surgery, and
My heels
surgeon comes walking up to 11
the
o'clock
only
at night,
spot
right?
that had blisters.
All day in the hospital, just
Is this about typical as far as the amount of people that have been with him and hanging around and stuff? Or?
Yeah.
It's
Yep,
about typical.
definitely. There's a few extras. Sure, sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less, but there's a solid 12 members of the team who are
Okay, all right,
not
cool.
including, I'm not counting myself.
Right.
Joined in, but yeah, there's 12 of them.
All right. It's funny, the 12 of them and then the one Jesus that keeps walking over the water.
Yeah.
kind of pain that he experiences is probably the first and foremost thing that he's trying to combat. You know, like I can't even imagine the kind of. I just don't get it.
No.
I just don't get it.
But they said that, like, at this point, he's probably almost in a meditative state when he's marching. And so, I don't know. I imagine physically, obviously, it's going to be incredibly, what's the word I'm looking for?
Taxing and draining.
And draining and challenging and all of that. But mentally, I'm wondering if it's not almost peaceful. Right?
He's on mission. That's the thing. When you're on mission, it's to the exclusion of everything else. And that to me makes it easier. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're on mission, you're doing something that is, bigger than yourself. Then yourself doesn't even come into the equation.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, for the fleeting times I've experienced it, I've never had to do anything like this, so I have no idea what that would be like. But
No, I know.
the guy's clearly on a mission. I mean, it's just from everything you've said, everything I've seen. I can't wait to. But he's so focused. It's
It is. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. And consistently. So we, today is day 14 that I've been on the road with him.
Oh, really?
And
It was 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
No way.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
But every single day has been exactly the same from him. I know exactly what to expect, and it is on point every day.
And you mentioned it's very much like a military operation.
Oh, yeah.
So very precise, very specific. No.
Are you two interviewing each other right now?
No?
No.
Okay, you're just
But we are live.
Oh, you're live. I just want to give you a briefing after.
Okay. Can you hold that for me for 1 second?
Dave, you want us there? You want us there?
No. Okay. I'm good. I'm just individually briefing people. Because we want
All I like is what the
So there's specific people are being briefed on specific things. My specific thing is just to hang on to a camera. And for you people, my name is Jim Kerr, Church of Bubbles. Good to see you.
Oh, it's not sharp. Here. Go. Somebody do a map on it. Yeah, when are we doing rock
Just use Man, you're the only person that treats your phone worse than me. I like it.
Reference the north, please.
Yeah. I need a grid reference. This is a sandbox. It's when you're doing drills, you just do it on the fucking ground and stuff.
That's not what this. That looks like he's drawing a penis. It looks like he's drawing a penis.
Okay, so we're about to get some cock. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay. So
That's confirmation of combat knowledge. Just so everyone knows.
That sounds fun.
First fucking, I get a deep one. They're like, "Oh, we're getting the cock." I'm like, "Whoa. What's going on?" Yeah. Oh,
Gordon's there.
Well, sign of the east.
He's written.
That's important.
I just love that sign there, Joe.
I mean,
Good day, Canada. Hey, JC. Good to see you.
stop pointing at him. Point at
I
North.
can't wait till the truth comes out either.
I'll give you the
House of
chops.
pain.
Serious.
May a house of pain descend upon those who have created pain.
Oh, listen, you got a fucking sergeant major coming at you with the knife hand. Get the fuck out of the way. Oh yeah, no. Shit's gone south.
Unless you just go past Arn Pryor, then they can't chase you.
To sum up, we're going to the beach. That's what's happening today.
Yeah, we're walking to the beach.
4 to 5 hours from here to the beach. Prepare your.
That's the end of the day.
Have your speedo.
That was James Topp, just walked by there. I'm not gonna track him down, just let him do his thing.
That looks fun. Why are we all
So we'll let them know up at the brewery he's not going to go past that way because they're so ahead of schedule. They're basically just going to raid it in. So they've rerouted for the end spot to be at a beach. which is about 30K.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Cool. We're heading to a beach today. Very nice.
Kind of, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's still 30 kilometers away, so there's still going to be a march. Yeah, so we're just going to go straight up this street, and then there's a stop, and then we'll hang a right. So anyways, we'll just kind of follow the right. Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
It's like this is for the live stream. Just kidding, no. I was like,
Oh, investors, yeah.
Couldn't sleep, woke up.
Well, the gimbal thing? I just found this one. I lost it for months, but they're pretty cool. It's like $100.
Because I got one of these, but this part is kind of wonky, so like my thing is there, and then it goes, it's like, come on.
Come up with a plan to do the harbor of
Hey, brother. Yeah, good to see you again, buddy.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Doing good? Everything's good? Yeah. Where else would you rather be, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to be up here forever.
Buddy, I was sitting in Nova Scotia doing the same thing for like.
Were you really?
Well, so Tom and Jordan came up like maybe a week after we had that fundraiser in Burlington, Rolling Thunder, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck. Like, I already got to shove fucking 8 weeks of farm work into 6 here to do this, so.
Hurry up, Corn.
Oh fuck! It's like, okay, fence up, gardens in, I'm out. I got the neighbor lady looking after my garden. I got a photo check on my garden yesterday.
It's still there, so it's all good.
Looks like a lot of people make a sacrifice to help make this guy happen. Make this happen.
You know, the spring sport.
It's the definition of.
It just kind of keeps
Right.
how powerful.
Oh man, no,
What he's doing is the Canada's standing up.
Oh, damn. And guys like this, I mean, if you can't recognize that there's something going on with a guy like this doing this, I don't know.
You know, they made a big, and honorably so, they made a big thing of Terry Fox. Yeah. From the East Coast. He's doing a marathon from the West Coast. You know, and the cancer he's fighting is mandate.
Crazy.
No, that's okay. I got a little bit. I have
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like that. I know.
Qu'est-ce
French.
que
Exactly
fuck?
like that. So he's staying in.
So I just want like half both of you
They haven't arrived yet, so they're going to be late. I might have to skip out one. So right now,
I don't know what the tabernacle is.
So what we're going to do, so we've actually got a bunch. So we've got me, Matthew, and there's another friend downtown. That's the three of us. So we have one driver that will, so we can leave all of our cars somewhere else, and we'll have one car following all of them. But none of us have coordinated yet.
Okay, so we're massively
Yeah.
So today is literally we're just putting in some kilometers because we have a deficit. Moving on. Anyway, so we're just burning off kilometers today. So this is where we are now. We're just gonna head northeast north right on that road there.
Oh, tonk.
Well, you get a solid drive, and then there's the so 5 feet off the other, just show them.
The location where we're staying today. Basically, the plan is that we're only going to keep So then you need one more car to bring you back.
I have 4 seats in my car. We have
You're gonna bring, how about you're gonna bring your car back?
Yeah.
No, but he can go with Tom's RV and we can come back.
But here's the thing, is that it's good to have
Canada is amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. The Canadians are amazing. I don't know about the current governments, but Canadians are amazing. This James just getting his boots set up there now.
And then after she'd done everything and we've had a jacuzzi somewhere else,
I guys know what you're doing.
So we brought her to you find it, right? So she gave it to you guys. And like,
So
give us
is
the
she
other
coming
got
with
it.
you or not?
She's like, we'll give it to the
Well, if I go, then you're leaving your car. That way they won't use it. Yeah, Arve's gonna be here regardless.
So you guys drive up your way back.
Yeah, he's in the party bus or the whatever. It's the Freedom Paddy Wagon.
It's the paddy wagon.
So
With
basically,
the nickname
it
of
comes
Piglet.
down to are
It's a
you
good
leaving
time,
your
it's
car
fun.
or not?
Yeah.
And then if you
No, I'm not.
okay, then I don't.
See, there is another live stream here, but there's only two. Mainstream media should be covering this. This is the only shots of this you're going to get, folks. If you don't get it out to people, it's our fault. It's our fault if Canada doesn't know about James Topp. Nobody else's. Don't wait for mainstream media. They're not going to help us. We are the mainstream media.
Pretty much there's everything's already there for this thing right now. Well, Tyler or it will also be
So, one more thing. Tyler's going to come with you guys and take Kelly's car from Principal at the end.
If you'd like to follow the other feed, it's Hold Fast. Hold Fast. It can be found on Facebook. It's a group on Facebook. Where else can Hold Fast be found?
YouTube. We just started a YouTube video, Facebook, public page, private page, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's all called Hold Fast.
Yeah.
Hold Fast. All right. Thank you. That's Nicole from Peter Burgers. These are the folks that.
every time Chris steps into it, he gets like really confused. He's like,
I'm just saying there's one more person.
yeah, like so, like maybe like Thomas because it's a different direction altogether. Like it's a different name. So like,
I'll go with Tyler.
yeah. Okay, I didn't know he's not.
James Topp's the one with the best on here.
Kelly comes up and it's like, it'll all puff up in the end. It's okay, alright.
I wonder if he's selling a shirt. James got a shirt. Yeah, no, actually.
Oh yeah. You were not even. You were like just sitting like I was like I wanted to pick up my body inside. All right, so I'll lead the convoy. Just kidding. Don't say that word. Not on the live streams.
We're dropping the vehicle off at the hotel. Yeah.
Morning, everyone. Here we are. It's the Canada Marches team. We are in Carp, Ontario, and we are definitely on a glide pattern right now because we got here a little bit early. So we're gonna take the scenic route into Dunrobin and then down towards a public beach, past the Diefenbunker Museum. And we'll be making our way into Ottawa the long way because, yeah, we got made a few 2 miles up too early, but hey, better to be early than late. So we're going to take it easy today. I'm sure everybody will be glad to hear that. Short day, a little bit slower, a little bit longer breaks, enjoy the outstanding cool summer day we're having, and hey, why not? It's Monday. So there's that. See you on the road. That's all I got. Oh, wait. I forgot. Why? Stay tuned for another special announcement from Canada Marches. Today we'll be reaching out to a very special person.
He said, stay tuned to Canada Marches because today they're going to reach out to a very special person. We're not sure who or what, but... Can I stay behind him? Like what? Like just back here and follow him? Is that okay?
Yep, if you're going to march with him a little bit, there'll be one guy in the back, probably Dan, carrying the flag. You stay above, in front of Dan.
In front of the flag, but behind...
That's right. So this is Dan. You'll stay in front of him.
Okay.
Because he will guide you. He watches the back.
Okay, got it. So we're watching for the guy with the hockey stick and the flag here. We're going to stay in front of him.
Okay, so is everybody squared away?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you actually.
For a bit, yeah. We're going to make sure the audience sees what the deal is here. I just forgot to bring my shoes.
Are you going to march with him?
Yeah, well, a little bit. Yeah, we're going to see what I can do.
I'll pull ahead.
Okay.
And then you'll...
I'll come and find
Come
you.
to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Sounds good.
That's all I know.
So they're talking about doing 30K today, which they call a light day, because they're ahead of schedule. So you can take a bit of a scenic route. We're going to end up at a beach, and it's going to be a light day of 30K of marching. Can you imagine? 128th day, and it's 30K, 30 kilometers he's going to be doing today. I can't even imagine. Thank you. Well, we're marching down the street, baby.
I take my time.
Boy, I'm on this march, man. They're going to do 30K today. I got sandals on. Ontario. And that was the caution marchers ahead car.
Clouds are pretty neat today.
Oh, it's beautiful in it. Damn.
I don't know if I met you. I'm Dan.
I'm Jim.
Jim,
Good to
it's
meet
a
you,
pleasure.
Dan. Yeah, Nicole's driving the bubble bus up here for us.
Okay.
And we wanted to come up earlier, but we just couldn't. So this is the first time we've been out, but we're falling all the way in. It's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking insane.
No, the only people that are crazy nowadays are the ones sitting at home watching the news. If you're not doing something like this, standing up for what you believe in, it's you're crazy.
So why do you think people don't do something?
Because they're scared. They're scared of losing what this little petty stuff that they have. Their house, their car, their pool. It's all about the money. And they're scared of losing it. And it's a crying shame. People need to realize that what they need and what society's taught them that they need are two different things.
Yeah.
And we need to get back to the basics, and everybody just needs to downsize and realize that they don't actually need all this stuff that the media tells them that they need.
Right.
So
Dan, I understand you've been marching for a while now. Are you the guy that stayed overnight at the Terry Fox Monument in?
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your start with all this.
Well, my start was awesome. I don't remember the fellow's name, but I made my amends with my family before I left, and I don't know if I'm going back or not. And it's absolutely incredible. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of got called into this. I saw James's first video there.
This is back in February.
Yeah, early February. The first video he put out before he had a website or anything. It was put out on his Telegram channel and rebroadcast through Marcel Ernie's Racing News. And I saw that. Tried to get a hold of anybody. Was told that they thought my name was fake after I met up a couple of weeks later.
What's your name?
Dan Jones.
Dan Jones, okay.
So I was told they thought I was a fake name, and so they didn't respond to me. And yeah, it goes from there. Here I am. Met up on February 19th. Got to walk down Granville Street, Vancouver, listen to some local musician playing some freedom songs, and that was the start of my trip.
Wow.
And it's been epic.
So you've been here right from the beginning. Have you marched almost every day, or?
I try to march every day. There's been some pretty screwed up injuries.
Oh, gee, I bet.
So a pair of faulty boots.
Ooh.
And that was right at the start. Ended up with a grapefruit-sized welt on my Achilles tendon. Couldn't walk. If I would have wore the boots another couple days, I probably would have been crippled. And yeah.
So you didn't train for this as per se?
No, I'm a civilian.
You're just some dude who saw this and decided you're going to do this right from the beginning.
I never decided I wanted to do this. I was told that I had to do this by I don't know what. Everything I needed appeared. I didn't put any money out to do this.
Really?
I didn't have any money to put out to do this.
So you didn't really have a plan. You just kind of...
I left under the full assumption that the goodness of Canadians to get me to Ottawa. And that was just something that I knew when I left. It was something about just being called to do this. And I don't know if you believe in whatever you believe in, but there is a higher power out there at work.
And now you're a couple days away from Ottawa.
And it's incredible.
And so it looks like the Canadians have kind of supported you guys along the way enough to get you here anyway.
That's right. And then some. I think it's been really miraculous, the support that we've gotten.
What's the most surprising thing to you? The thing that kind of like you didn't expect, but like...
The synchronicity and the manifestation of everything that we need. Everything that we needed has just appeared. And I'm not the only one that says this. Everybody on the crew says, whatever we need, it just shows up. And it's incredible.
So can you give us an example?
Okay, so I think the best example is actually out there on video. On Marcel Ernie's Racing News channel.
Marcel Ernie Racing News channel.
So
okay.
We're walking down the road and Dallas is carrying the hockey stick. He's got the flag wrapped up and he's kind of playing with a couple of rocks on the road. And he says, "I wish I had a hockey ball," and a hockey ball rolls across the road. And it's on video out there somewhere if you want to look for it. It's the first thing that's manifested itself in such a dramatic fashion.
Right.
Where everybody saw it all at once.
On video, everything.
On video, and it's absolutely incredible.
Wow.
So
has there been anything that surprised you as far as difficulties? Like, was there difficulties that came up that you didn't anticipate that
the physical challenge has been incredible. I didn't think I'd suffer so much pain.
Oh, a lot of pain. Yeah.
I've been in pain the entire trip. I've got a blown out knee right now. And so I've been doing everything I can. I march while I can. And as soon as James starts running, I can't really keep up. But I decided that this last trek into Ottawa, I'm doing it no matter what. Ran 3.5K the other day, finished the run crying, and it was absolutely incredible.
Damn, dude.
So,
wow.
Yeah, the physical pain, the mental pain that's been come along with this. Like, it's not just, it's everything. I've grown physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's been an absolutely incredible journey.
So you talk about the emotional pain or the mental pain. Where does that come from? Like, what does that look like? Why?
Well, you have to push your body to continue, right? Like, you want to give up, and people have given up on this. We've lost members of the crew all the way along the way, and it's not an easy task to be away from everything that you know and everything that you've grown accustomed to. That's one of the things I said earlier about being able to give up the things that you think you need, as opposed to the things you really need, which is a wonderful family full of support and love. And it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, Dan, that's amazing, brother. Thank you for everything you've done.
And if we as Canadians stand up and unite under this maple leaf flag and say we are Canadians, there is all unity, because nobody's different.
Yeah.
So
ain't none of us better than another either.
That's right.
Damn. It just fascinates me that a bunch of regular folk just decided to do some extra human things in order to stand up for, what they see as being an injustice, is something that's,
Well, it is. This government's been manipulating the people for way too long. It's the corruption needs to be exposed, and it needs to come to the surface, and everybody needs to be aware of how deep the corruption actually is, because it goes right down into the little communities with their politicians. It's all corrupt, the whole system. There's nothing wrong with our system. Our system works really good if people are honest.
Okay.
So as soon as a politician starts lying, they're no longer honest, and the corruption's going to follow.
So how do we do that, though? Because you've got these people who want power and they want,
Well, we need to fix our voting system, for one thing.
Okay.
So I've come across some interesting information. Maxime Bernier won the last federal election we had with 34-point-something% of the votes.
Yeah.
But because he has no seats anywhere, he's not actually the leader. So something about that has to change, because the people did speak.
Right. They said what they wanted, and
that's right. So our system right there has got a little bit of a kink in it.
Yeah.
Where we need local people from local communities, people that people trust, people that are out there hardworking to stand up and say, hey, I can do that job better than he can.
Yeah.
And actually take a stand and say, okay, I'm running for this office, school district, whatever it is. Municipal waste collectors, everything. We need to start at the bottom and work our way up.
There are so many good people that are now standing up that have zero interest previously in politics and are doing that specifically because they feel like something has to be done, and unless honest people get involved, it'll never get done.
The last election was the first election I ever voted in.
Interesting. Second one I ever did. Yeah. Amazing, brother.
Yeah.
Look at this. So is it generally, we've got like 8 people marching here and then, well, 9, including yourself.
A lot of times going through the rural sections, it's 3 people on the road. I spent a lot of time on the road. I think I'm somewhere in the 25 to 2,800 kilometer mark.
Oh my God, dude.
Suffered 3 sprained ankles, a month of the worst hemorrhoids that I've ever fucking encountered.
Ooh.
And then as soon as those were healed, I blew out my knee. So Ontario's been pretty rough for me.
Well, the terrain is kind of rough too.
Oh,
I mean,
terrain is beautiful.
Yeah?
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I like the little rolling hills.
Uh-huh.
Like it doesn't take 2 or 3 days to walk up a hill here. It only takes a couple of hours, maybe 2.
Right, okay,
So,
okay. As opposed to like BC or...
Yeah, some days it's 3 days uphill some places, so...
3 days uphill. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. How do you think James does it? I mean, honestly, like, how is that even...
sheer determination. He's got a goal, and he's got to get to his destination, and that's part of being trained as a soldier. They lose a little bit of their humanity. They've lost their inner child, and slowly we're working on getting that back for them. It's a beautiful thing.
I'm inspired as hell, dude. I mean, I get shivers when I think about this. I can't even imagine that somebody has done what he's done.
This is awesome. These people just doing their
So this guy's marching all over and he's stopping to talk to every individual who comes out in the road and says hi. Hey man, do you mind talking to me for a second?
Yeah.
Have you heard of this guy before?
Yeah, well, I've seen it on TikTok and stuff.
On TikTok and stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm following around.
And he walked right by your house?
Well, I'm working here.
Oh shit! Did you know that he was going to be coming by, or?
No, I was just sitting in the truck and I'm like, I know what's going on.
James Topp, brother. What's your name?
Kane.
Kane, nice to meet you. My name's
I'm a
Jim.
Contractor from Ottawa.
All right, Kane. Good stuff, brother.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, so this is what's happening. He's marching down the road, and anybody who comes up and says hi, he takes the time out to say hello, figure out what his name is. I mean, what a dude. Unbelievable. So today it's very beautiful. It's slightly windy, quite clear, 20-something degrees, absolutely gorgeous. But this guy's been marching since February, okay? We're talking snowstorms, rainstorms, everything, every single freaking day. And the journey has been documented. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of really cool things that come out. But for today, come and walk with James Topp with me. We knew we would come back to Ottawa. We didn't know we were going to be marching in. As I understand, today they're going to be taking their time a little bit, but on certain days, James will do what he does. So if he speeds up, he speeds up. If he stops, he stops. If he starts, he starts. Doesn't really let anybody know. This morning he has a briefing every morning, as I understand, but beyond that, it's just a matter of muscling through every single day. Incredible. You'll notice that there's cars parked on the outside of the road as we pass. They're leapfrogging them. So what's happening is they'll drive up the road, wait a little bit. When they come by, then they leapfrog and go ahead again. That all the marchers up here, holding the flag bearer, is wearing a pack. They have a thing that if anybody marches with them for 40K and with a backpack on, that they'll feature you on Canada Marches. So for those of you who think you're capable, CanadaMarches.ca is their website. If you want to find out what they're doing, where they've been, where they're going, all about them, CanadaMarches.ca. Yeah, he was smiling. He was smiling.
Oh, they're pretty happy.
That's awesome. I saw the kids coming by today, pulling their, making like they should make horn sounds.
Yeah.
It's awesome. This dude over here was a contractor that was working there, had no idea he was going to be walking by, but heard about him, came in and said hi.
That's awesome.
That last guy, yeah.
Like lots of people just randomly, it's like, hey, there he is right there, we stopped it.
Isn't that something?
It's happened the entire journey, so.
Well, it's good to hear some people know about him, because I know he's being shunned on the mainstream media outlets.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, and then to try and get a hold of the media is absolutely impossible. They don't answer their phones. They don't answer their emails. They have locks on their doors.
Oh my God.
It's almost impossible for a normal person to actually gain access to a reporter.
Yeah.
So.
That's why we do what we do, honestly. I mean, we go online because, the people that are watching our stuff want to know the real deal. I'm not interested in editing any of this. I just want to capture it and let people see and make their own decisions, right?
That's right.
But anytime it's edited, it's subject to fuckery, right?
People need to do their own research on everything that they run across. And that's one thing I've kind of come to accept on this is I haven't watched anything. I haven't listened to anything. I haven't read anything since I started this trip. I'm making history now. I'm not, I don't have time to
read about it.
To read about it as it's happening. It's, my news comes to me from word of mouth, from people that are doing this, who are already awake, who have already researched everything that they tell me.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. I don't have to filter anything.
Almost like a Cole's Notes version.
That's right.
Get everybody from their experience getting the truth.
That's right. It's absolutely incredible. And then, yeah, we're just trying to stay as positive as possible, and it's an absolutely beautiful thing.
Oh, I cannot wait. Yeah, I
Smile
have
a little bigger when somebody gives me the finger, right? Wave a little bit harder. Give them a hug.
I often said when people give me the finger, it's probably a vet who's lost 4 fingers that is waving.
That's right.
Huh? It's an absolutely beautiful day for a march. I'm thankful I got out on a day that was, accommodating, man. These guys have been going through it all, every single day. All the weathers, all the things. Sheesh. So he's anticipated to arrive on June 30th in Ottawa, is that right? Yeah, and that's where he's going to lay the wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
The wreath and all of the other gifts that he's been given to lay down at the tomb.
Really? What does he mean? Like, what do you mean?
So everybody that's given him gifts along the way, those gifts he's going to lay them all at the Tomb of the Soldier. There's a lot.
Really?
There's a lot of stuff that people have given him, and you're going to have to just wait and see what comes out of the RV.
All right.
Or out of our packs. We may have to pack everything in.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
yeah, I'm guessing we might not get close with the vehicle.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's there's a lot of stuff.
Ah, that's cool. Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
How old's James?
No idea.
Okay, we're all guessing.
Yeah.
We're all guessing.
For all I know, he's a couple thousand years old. Right? It's
Yeah, not like it really matters. I just that any human can do this at all is a thing, and he's no spring chicken. It's not like he's 20, you know.
No, he's not. He's in the I'd say early 50s, late 40s. So somewhere in there.
Yeah, folks. So for all you 20, 30-year-olds out there who have a hard time walking to the store,
Yeah,
take
get
note
up and do something.
Take
Stop
note.
watching the news.
Damn straight. Damn straight. I tell you, that's when my life got altogether different. We started getting out, getting involved, and actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
See a car full of people with masks giving the peace sign there. You know what? I'll tell you something. This is not about masks. This is not about vaccines. This is not about any of those things. This is about humans, Canadians, who want their way of life preserved and enhanced. We cannot continue to be under the thumb of governmental authorities who would take everything from us and leave us with nothing. Look, folks, we are not wealthy people. We're just salt of the earth people who want to be able to live in the beautiful country that we were raised. And we don't want a bunch of thugs or greedy, power-hungry people, taking away
Citizens to take office.
honest, hard-working citizens. You got it. And we see that happening more and more. I know Tom Marazzo is one of those. There's a bunch of these folks who got into politics not because they want to get into politics, but rather because they see that what's happening to their country is damaging and they need to do something about it. And hats off to every single one of you. You know, I have my own problems with how I feel that the political system is being operated. But I do believe in people. I believe in the goodness of people. I believe in the strength of people. And guys like James Topp and Dan over here and the crew that's walking across Canada, man, I'll tell you, I feel privileged as hell right now. Real, right? So when I was talking to Nicole, she was saying that it's very much like a military operation up here in that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So you're a civilian. Talk to me about this. How?
Oh, they try and give me orders. They try and do things precise. They try and have things on schedules. I don't function like that. I functionize out of organized chaos. So for me, this military thing, it's been a fight and a struggle the entire time, just trying to break them from their habits.
Oh, well, I don't know. Those habits serve them quite well in certain circumstances.
Right. In certain circumstances. But when you're dealing with a whole bunch of civilians, those habits aren't going to help you at all.
Well, I'm thankful that there's a high degree of order and structure around this, because I've been in the freedom thing for a few years now, and I've seen nothing but a lot of times it looked like chickens with their heads cut off running around, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't that.
No, it's not.
This ain't that.
There's something different and special going on here.
Yeah.
It's kind of a culmination of all the peoples coming together, and it's pretty freaking incredible.
And this is what Canada's about, folks. About a bunch of people from different backgrounds who give a crap are going to do something to help others. Some support vehicles over here on the other side of the road. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I saw it earlier. It's a tiny little thing. Boy, I can imagine the footage you guys got. Oh, what's your Facebook?
Dan Jones.
Dan Jones on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, now you know.
Plain and simple.
There you go. And it is his real name.
Yeah, should all be public. I don't accept friend requests from people I haven't met personally. So it's my journey and my documentation of this trip. I started social media on February 19th, left on the 20th.
Oh boy.
So,
damn, dude, I can't wait to see your stuff. Dan Jones.
it's some pretty good footage. Got some good videos walking through a tunnel and stuff. I like taking pictures of the scenery, so
oh yeah.
It's and then when I get around people, I kind of shut off my camera because it takes me out of the moment.
Oh, I see.
And
yeah.
I'd rather be in the moment and living it than on the other side of a screen just looking at it.
Totally.
So
what I try to do when I'm doing my thing is I'll bring around the camera, but it's not so much like I'm as present as I am to what it is that I'm doing, and they happen to be coming along for the ride. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, I don't really
no,
care.
actually, I like the way you're doing this. This works good.
Well, because like not everybody can come out here. Like I wanted to be out here a week ago and I couldn't, but people are fascinated, you know, and they should be.
That's right. So I've been trying to do a live stream every day. It doesn't work out sometimes, but
oh damn, I can't wait to see your stuff now, man.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Yeah, that's
At the
awesome.
beginning, I talked a lot more about philosophical stuff, and then I got injured again, and kind of
philosophy went out the fucking window, did it?
It did pretty much. It became all about my struggle with my pain and just carrying on and being able to do everything I could each day. So I'm kind of the mechanic on the crew. I keep all our shit running.
Okay, yeah,
and,
good.
I don't think half these vehicles would have made it here if I wasn't
no
here.
way.
So, it's been a remarkable journey. Like I said, I march as much as I can. When I'm not injured, I'm out here on the road. I smoke a pack and a half of cigarettes and I can still keep up with them.
Oh gee.
So should probably quit smoking one day, but it's a lesser of evils. Recovered drug addict. I've been clean since 2010 and it's
Good
absolutely
for you,
incredible.
brother. Wow.
So
Now, there's a mountain on its own, I'll tell you. Good on you.
Life is a mountain and a roller coaster, and you can't get off at every twist and turn. You just got to ride it out and
hang on, baby.
You be strong, and everybody can rise to the top.
Yeah. Boy, I like this guy. Now I know why they liked him so much. I was talking to my friends about some of the different crew members, and your name came up a couple of times.
You probably will. I'm pretty unique on this crew. Pretty unique in general, actually.
So are all of the other people military people or no? Like these ones here, are these military?
This is Justin. He's a part of Vets for Freedom.
Okay.
I don't remember the other guy's name, but he came out and joined up with us in Alberta somewhere.
Wow.
And then on the left up there is Jordan. She's got the coffee on her pack.
Okay, yeah.
She's here with her husband Tom. Tom's a military guy. And they joined up just outside of Kenora.
Oh, wow.
Dallas, he's on the right there with the safety vest on his back. He's been there since Vancouver, and he's the one that's gotten all of our tedious tasks done on our social media, like getting our thank you pages up. He spent the first part of the trip booking our rooms, our lodging and stuff. And then up in front of him, there's Jamie and Jack, and they're both part of Best for Freedom.
Right.
I'm not sure something about the guy on the left there beside James. He's a politician from somewhere.
Oh, no way.
Should probably talk to him. He might got some good stuff to say, but I think he's a part of Best for Freedom too.
All right.
And then James, of course. And any questions, just go ahead and ask.
Yeah, totally, man. Well, Vets for Freedom, I understood. There was another group, too, that was supporting. Vets for Freedom and another group was...
Police on Guard.
Police on Guard, right. Okay, cool.
And we also have one of the founders of some nurses thing.
Oh, yes. Becca. Krista. Oh, okay.
I'm so bad with names.
Oh, there's so many groups, man.
Yeah.
There's so many groups.
We're also Canada Marches and James Topp here have formed C3.
C3.
Which is the Canadian Citizens Coalition or something like that.
Oh, all right.
So it's all these different groups coming together and uniting under this one banner.
Interesting. C3. All right, we'll have to look into it. I haven't heard of that before.
So he mentions it in his thing there when he talks to the members of parliament there that was happened on the 22nd.
Right, yeah, I shared that one out.
Yeah, so he mentions it in that. I'm a little hesitant on the wording right now.
That's okay.
I just got to make sure that I speak as clearly as possible and don't let my mind take control of what my heart wants to say.
Yeah. That does happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to cut the feed because my data is done. I'm getting messages back and forth. I got to call my provider, get some more data. We're going to tune in a little bit later. We're marching here with James Topp towards Ottawa, just outside of Carp, Ontario. The bubble bus is on site. He's getting closer. Should be there in the next couple of days. We're a bit ahead of schedule. Looking like they're going to do 30K today. But we will tune in later. Thanks so much. The Church of Bubbles loves you. Dan, thanks so much for all the time, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate
I'm marching along. There's not much else I have to do.
Well, you've done an incredible job, brother.
Awesome,
Great to meet you, man.
you.
All right, good stuff.
It's a pleasure and an honor.
Hi! What's happening? James Topp. He has walked from Vancouver to here. For real. Right up front.
Nice. What's he walking for?
You should talk to James.
All right, I'll do that. I like weirdos too.
I like weirdos. See, she's saying that because of my shirt. So this is just random pulling up, figuring out what's going on, and James is going to sit there and talk to him.
Look over there and I'll give you the information back.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay, hold on.
So this is what he does. Somebody just randomly stops over and he's going to stop and talk to them, get more information out of him. This guy's been doing this all across Canada. Anybody who has a question, he sits there and he answers, takes the time. Oh, it's all good. Okay, we're going to tune in later.